Hello, beautiful Aquarius. How are you? I hope that you are doing fantastic. I am Elena Valdez, and I am here to do your September 2024 tarot reading. I have already pre-shuffled your cards, and we're going to get right into this reading. We're going to be working with three positions. We're going to work with the potential challenge, the opportunity for joy here in September, as well as your advice. Beautiful Aquarius, what is going on with you here in September? I feel like Aquarians have been chill for the past couple of months. Like, not a lot of craziness, like all is well, all is good, but tell me the truth. What is really going on, huh? All right, we're gonna work with two decks today. Fun. Okay, let's see. Potential for challenge, opportunity for joy, advice. All right, honey, the cards are down. Let's get started. And we are starting with the potential challenge. Here in September, we have the Two of Wands. We have the Princess of Wands. That's beautiful. And we have the Six of Swords. Beautiful Aquarius, this is the challenge, okay? So there seems to be something here that you are weighing pros and cons about. There is a road here that you are thinking of taking a path, maybe a new path, and you are trying to strategize here how this is going to look, how this new thing potentially in your life will look. Now, I failed to mention this is a general reading. Therefore, we can get love, career, purpose. We don't know, okay? So we'll let the reading unfold and let us know what type of reading this is. For you so far, this feels like a purpose reading, but we'll see. We'll see if that's really the case. It seems that whatever's going on here for you in September, Aquarius, it's something about it. It's like you're learning something new here and you're advancing. So we have you here learning something or being inspired by either a new project, a new person. I'm getting some kind of hobby for a lot of you, or some kind of new physical thing that you're starting to do. Maybe you're doing something athletic that's new to you. You're learning something athletic that is new to you. But in any case, it's inspirational in nature. And with the Six of Swords, whatever that thing is that is inspiring you, it's elevating you to a different version of yourself. It's like you're discovering a part of you. And part of the reason that's happening is because you are literally planning, like you're planning up ahead, like you're looking at your future and you're saying, who do I want to become? Who is it that I want to be here up ahead? And that's the challenge. The challenge is that whatever it is may feel a little bit out of reach currently because you're not, either you're currently not doing it yet or you're so new at it, right? Like you're learning something new. But whatever it is though, it will require advancement. The other thing that this can be, Aquarius, is that something that you have recently learned or something that has recently inspired you has quickly catapulted you to a different level that you didn't see coming. For some of you, something new has caused you to either need to move away or some opportunity for something new. For some of you, this is going to be a creative venture with someone. For others of you, this is going to be a relationship. And for others of you, this is going to be a new job that has you quite literally moving, needing to move in order to make this happen. And so these things are falling in the challenge, right? For reason, right? Because anytime we need to adjust in that manner, it causes us to modify our lives. And that is pretty significant. You also got the Four of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups and the Moon. You're having a difficult time trusting something, beautiful Aquarius. You have this Queen of Cups smack in the middle of something that feels ambiguous, confusing, dark, and the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about withholding ourselves from something or someone out of fear, out of sadness, out of previous experience that something wasn't really great. With that Moon there could have been some deception, or you may be fearing deception. The Queen of Cups in the middle, though, says that someone or something is coming in with love. Something or someone wants to nurture you and give to you. Yet there's a feeling here with the moon looking literally right into the Queen of Cups of like, ooh, can I trust this? There's a lot of questioning. You see how in this imagery, the Four of Cups and the moon are both facing into the Queen of Cups? This could, by the way, represent a water sign that is either interested in you or maybe some kind of business venture that you're going into that's creative, is also including someone who is like water sign, like very emotional, very creative, loving, nurturing, all of that. You're not trusting it, Aquarius. And you may not be trusting it because there may be reason, right? Like there may be reason here why you're not trusting it. It can potentially be that it's going to require a huge adjustment in your life and you're aware of that. You're scared. You're scared how it's going to interrupt your light here. There's something here happening in September that is making you question its validity. You're questioning its intent. Again, this is going to be different for many of you. For some, this is relationship. For others, this is a creative venture or a job, something of the like. But I really think it has to do, whatever this new thing is, even though it's scary, it's also inspiring you, Aquarius. And I think that's the challenge, because you are realizing that in order for you to move towards that direction, it's going to require some quite literal movement, like you're literally needing to move, or you're needing to adjust something about your life, right? And so it all feels like a lot. You are a fixed sign after all, Aquarius. And here's the thing. Aquarians are very open-minded. They're ahead of their time. And at the same time, they're also a fixed sign. So it takes them a little bit to get used to change. Even though from the external, it looks like Aquarians are ready to go and change things at a glance like this. But no, you actually need a little more time to weigh the pros and the cons of things, more than people would expect. But I do think there's something here that you are not trusting. That's the challenge. Let's move into the opportunity for joy. Ooh, Six of Wands. The World. Five of Wands. Some of you are needing to move or learn something completely different. There is success for you here in the context of things relating to the world. That has to do with expanding your mind, learning about other cultures, maybe potentially learning a new language, maybe potentially moving somewhere, traveling somewhere, exploring a different place that's different from you, or a person who's different from you. The Five of Wands is like finding the harmony within the conflict and the differences. So there is something here that is very different from you, beautiful Aquarius. And it's going to bring you joy and contentment, even though it may not seem that way at first glance, because it is different, it is foreign, but there is something about it here that is going to bring you success and joy. You have the Page of Wands, you have the Nine of Swords, and you have the King of Swords. You are... oh man, I feel the pressure. Yeah, so again, remember this felt in your opportunity for joy, okay? So I do feel something new you're learning, something new you're doing, because here you have the Page of Wands. Very much the Princess of Wands here. It's pretty much the same energy from two different decks. And on one side, it fell in the challenge, and the other side is the joy, the opportunity for joy. So it's almost like something is awakening something new within you. It's almost like you're learning a new version of yourself, and you're walking into a new version of yourself, and it's straight up bringing up your fears because it's different. You're exploring a part of you that you never even knew existed. And with the King of Swords running right into that fear, that Knight of Swords, it tells me it's like you're leveling up. I feel strongly, and this is going to only apply to a handful of you, maybe only like one or two of you, where there is someone here who is learning a new culture, a new language. I keep feeling and hearing a new language. Maybe this new person that you've met, or this new business colleague, or this new creative person that you're collaborating with speaks a different language. They're different from you. There's something here about something being different from you, Aquarius. And because of that, you're learning new skill set. You're having to learn new skill set. But it's also why you don't trust it, because you don't, a part of that is you don't really know that culture or that way of doing things. Or maybe someone is culturally the same, but maybe their belief system is different. And so there's something about that that you're having a difficult time trusting because it is different from you, okay? But it's also elevating you here in the opportunity for joy. As long as you're able to come out of this, you see, look at this imagery of this person here, thinking of worst case scenario with the swords above him or her, right? But with the King of Swords being in full control of language, communication, their energy, and knowing how to control emotions, leaning into that energy of fear and anxiety, it tells me that you're able to conquer this, beautiful. You're going to start off as a Page of Wands, absolutely. But you're going to end up as a King of Swords, which is a very powerful place to be in once you master this energy. And I think this is what the challenge is here. The Two of Wands is deciding between two paths, right? It's like you're like, should I go, right? With the Six of Swords, should I go and follow this thing that inspires me, even though I'm an amateur at it? For some of you, this can be imposter syndrome, where you're like, but I'm really new at this. This is different. I don't know. Do I have the skill set and the knowledge to do this thing? And that's what's keeping you up. But remember, you have success in that area if you choose to do it. Remember, it's about balancing in the ways that we are different, beautiful Aquarius. This is gorgeous energy. It's scary. It's scary when we're getting ready to take off and grow in an area. It's like you can sense it, right, Aquarius? Like you know you're right there. You're like at that tip where you're about to do something so different. It's going to revolutionize your life. It's going to change everything around you. All right, so the advice, oh, stunning. King of Swords, honey. You got the King of Swords again. You got the King of Swords here. Next to the Chariot. Next to the Judgment. Beautiful. Your advice is to get very clear, make a definitive decision about a movement forward. Make a judgment call on it. Like really be firm and stern about your decision. Really take control of the narrative here. For some of you, someone else is painting a narrative. Someone else is feeding insecurities into you. You need to kill that off. You need to get firm, very firm and powerful in your stance about why you want to do something, why you want to go out with someone, why you want to do the business you want to do, why you want to travel somewhere. And then you need to get on your Chariot. You see, the Chariot's another card about movement. I'm telling you, some of you are doing something foreign here. And Judgment Call is about judgment is about bringing something up to look at it clearly, to make a final decision on. There can be a legal context to this. With the King of Swords coming up twice and Judgment card, there could be some legality. I feel for some of you this has to do with visas. This combination here could be visas. Visas, traveling, passports, things having to do with property in other parts of the world, that kind of thing, like figuring that out and getting brave enough to do it. This is your advice, okay? And then you have the Two of Wands. Again, the Two of Wands, repeating messages, Aquarius. The Two of Wands with the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So some of you, again, this movement is about love, but it's also about inspiration and creativity. So it could be that you are in love with this creative project that you're going to move away from. For some of you, it's just a mere feeling of knowing it's time to move to a foreign country or somewhere different or a different state or whatever it is for you. Like you're realizing that that's where your joy is. You're realizing that's where your wish fulfillments are. You're realizing that's where you're going to be the most abundant, the most inspirational, the most inspired, the freest. There's something here, an element about being free also. So with the advice, honey, the advice is very clear. The advice is this. Be brave. Be brave to speak to the powers that be that can help you make whatever legal actions you need to make if it has something to do with like foreign passports, visas, whatever. But this is also about getting very clear with yourself and being very brave to make a decision about a big move, a journey, something different. And it's also about allowing yourself to dream and receive Aquarius, this big inspirational thing that you've been wanting, that you have been putting out there to do. Like, it's here now. It's here. So you've done the planning already, right? The Two of Wands came up twice, which is about planning the journey ahead. You've been doing this. It came up twice. I think for some of you, there's been a bit of procrastination about the planning, or the over planning has made you procrastinate a little bit. Like, you know how you start reading about how to get a passport or a visa for a specific country, and then you start seeing other people post about their experience, and we get wrapped up in our heads, right? So what I see here, Aquarius, a lot of you are making big changes here, and it has to do with you're leveling up. You're leveling up to a new version of yourself, and this is requiring you to do something very different that's foreign. And quite literally, for some of you, that's a foreign land or a foreign state or whatever. And for others of you, it's about dating someone who's so different. But the bottom line here, your greatest advice here is to have the courage to do it. Know that you're going to be successful, Aquarius, and harmonize the differences. Instead of focusing on the negatives about the differences, how can you harmonize the differences between you and other individuals, whether it's one other person that you're dating or new colleagues, new coworkers, whatever it is for you, honey. It's about harmonizing the differences. How can you do that, right? All right, honey, I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please like, subscribe, comment, and I hope to see you back here again for the love readings and the mid-months. All right, honey, have a good one. Bye.